Hey gang, it's Chris Colson, your friendly neighborhood vlogger extraordinaire here, coming to you not so live for my vlog challenge. And this week I'm on time. Ha! Take that. I've just got a brand new haircut. I don't know if you can see it. That probably didn't help you at all. From my longtime hairdresser, hair salon, Ego Hair Salons and Spa. I've been going here for years, decades actually, ever since my parents stopped giving me bowl cuts. Richard Ego, the owner, the proprietor, he's with my hairdresser for a long time. He's fabulous. Recently switched over to Megan. She's amazing. I love them both. You absolutely have to check them out. Link in the comment box below. Not a paid endorsement. Next week, because of the haircut, we've got lots of really cool things coming down the pipeline. But this week is just real boring. I'm sorry. I apologize. I have to write a paper on space politics. But as I read it, I'm going to explain my logic to you. We're going to get to see, and this I think is going to be really cool, space politics. Where are we going? What is coming up next? And what can we learn from the past? Because there is a significant political body of work in outer space. So here's the gist, crew. It's happening. We're going back to space. Now, not me personally. I don't have the skills. Or I'm nowhere near in shape, but humanity. And we've been going to the ISS for a number of years, but it looks like real progress is being made on new manned missions to deeper space. So the ISS is in a low Earth, or not a low Earth, a near Earth orbit. And we want to head out past the ISS. So here's where things are at right now. Currently, the U.S. government, i.e. NASA, has set its sights on a 2025 completion date for a moon orbiting space station, an entire base, to be manned permanently. And that's pretty major. It's a deadline that we probably are not going to meet, but it's still really cool. They've been working on their Orion spacecraft. It's going to have huge thrust and lift capabilities. Now, what seems to be more on track for near-Earth, large-scale, interplanetary missions, we'll call them, or intercelestial body missions, is Elon Musk's SpaceX. You've all obviously heard of it. But to give you the quick rundown, by 2024, Elon Musk and his private company SpaceX, which are currently doing unmanned supply missions to the space station and scheduled to trial manned supply missions very soon. By 2024, they want to have the first complement of humans exploring Mars. So setting up a real base or colony on Mars. And the goal is over the next 40 to 100 years to build a full-scale human settlement of 100 million people. 100 million people in 100 years on Mars. It's crazy. But the fact is there's a lot of money in this arena right now, and there's a lot of reality that this could be what happens. What all this does is raise really massive questions, not just about the scientific possibilities, how we're going to get there, how we're going to live there, but honestly a huge question of political realm. What's going to happen to our institutions, to our bodies, how people govern themselves on the moon, how people govern themselves on Mars. A moon base in space, owned by government, it's pretty simple how you govern that. Once we start to consider independent colonies, Martian colonies, things get way more complicated. And that's something that's really food for thought. So that's the basic gist of where we're headed, viewers. Things are changing a lot faster than any of us really realize, and it's going to be happening all around us. Within 40 to 50 years, there's going to be an entirely new international regime. By my standards, it's going to resemble very early colonialism, imperialism, and the age of discovery. That's all the time we've got for this week. Feel free to leave a comment below this week about what you think the future is going to look like for space, colonization, humanity, and maybe warp speed. Like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter for more generally dumb musings. And don't forget to check out my vlog competitor, Maddy. link to her channel in the box below. Warp speed, Mr. Cindy.